John. You are first, buddy. I'm trying to figure this out. This is a little different. Clayton, what's up, buddy? Is that clear? Is everything good? Oh, Pokemon. Yeah, we ain't doing that. I got one spot left in this if anybody wants it. It's $7.50 shipped. Okay, yeah. Jonathan. So, Patrick, greetings, everyone. Before I do anything, I have these 3 movies. You guys want to pick one? I can put it on. So I have football. Let me try to move this back. Blocks, tackles, and mishaps. I have the wonderful, one of my favorite movies of all time, Troll 2. No blood sport. But maybe this is kind of close. Maybe in a way, Oceans of Fire with Lyle Alzado and what's his name? Carradine. Dallas, what's up, buddy? Oh, Troll, yeah. Dan knows what's up. He knows what's good. I love how the cover of this movie and the kid has nothing to do with the movie. Like, he's not in it. And it's like a little treasure troll at the bottom that it's just a treasure troll. But trying to get this picture creeping. I wanted it to be like, I want her to be watching guys in the background, but she won't stay. So I have Jonathan, Clayton, you wanted a spot, and Dallas wanted a spot in this. So there's one left. It's $3.50 plus $4 shipping. I don't make any money off it. It's just kind of what I overpaid for it anyways. Whatever. I was going to open myself, but I figured if you guys want to do that. I have this, which I don't know if it's any good. I have this. I don't know if it's any good. And I have this. I don't know if it's any good. So, okay. So Dan, Dallas, Clayton, and John. Clayton, you wanted the spot, right? Casey, what's up, buddy? You know what? Well, let me see if I can grab that card. I can't. I was going to grab the card that you sent last night because it was so cool. Casey sent me one of the Topps living sets of Ted Williams. It's unbelievably well done. It's a gorgeous card and makes me want to start buying those up. Micah, what's up, buddy? So what do you want me to do first? You want me to do this first or you want me to open up the fire first? Can you say Declan? What do you want to say? Declan? Yeah, Mike at Red Sox. This is like a really new setup. I don't know how this is working. This is, you can see all my crap in the corner. This is going to be a bedroom soon, but I think I tried it here. We're a bit far from the Wi-Fi, but someone subbed to Dan. You almost, what, you $3.99? Gavin. What is Declan? What are you talking about? If you haven't seen Troll 2, let's do a side note here. It's a wonderful, wonderful movie. I don't know if you've seen me in the could almost see me there. Hey, Reds fan, what's up? Let me see if I can grab that card really quick. I don't want too much text on it, but I don't think I'll be able to. Sorry, one sec. Don't know where I put it. It's mixed in with everything. Oh, there it is. I got it. So Casey sent me this card, and that is just so nice. It's such an awesome looking card. I couldn't read your handwriting too well, Casey, so I wasn't sure the artist that you said, but it's an unbelievable. I love 53, maybe the best set ever made, and that is just a nice, nice card. I have this. I got this a while ago. I don't know if it's good. You guys tell me. This Jimmy Garoppolo relic, rookie relic from 2014 Valor. Mud Dog, period. First of all, his real name is Period, and he's 3'1.5 inches. Play quick. What? I don't have a pick on me. Oops. Okay. Yeah, Reds, I'm going to sell this soon. It's really nice, but it's a nice guitar, but I want an 8-string guitar. And I already have a Stratocaster. I remember one of the old songs we used to. Shy, do you hate Mud because he's only 2 feet tall? Sugar, how are you? Thank you for coming in. No hawk, but you can see a little. That's as far as you're getting. Grant, what's What's up, buddy? So what you guys want to break first? You want me to do the fire and the other things I got, or do you want me to do the stuff for you? By the way, my PayPal me is like $750 to Jonathan only. Jonathan has already paid for shipping for something else, so. Chi-Town, is it possible to hug Mud Dog? Like, I don't know if you can bend over that far without hurting your back. Because I believe he's only like 13 inches tall or something. Yes, Micah, that is my email. You guys, somebody give me the words to a Micah song and I'll play it and then I'll sing it. But I need one of you lyricists out there. Micah and Ariana sitting in a tree. Can I have some cards real quick? I'm only 8 years old. My hands are that of a man. That is my Micah song. Micah, I love you. It was all in fun. Please send me an email, Micah, and I will send you some stuff. I just embarrassed myself more than I had intended to tonight. So let's get back to this. Naga doesn't come in here because he hates me. So doesn't Dragon Fan Tim. But I don't blame him. So, you guys want me to do the Skybox? Or do you want me to do the fire in these packs? I know I've asked 3 times, but I was in a trance when it came to like the music. This is not Poltergeist. It is, I don't know where the box went. It is Troll 2. So I got Fire first, Skybox first. Clayton and Jonathan, you guys are the tiebreaker since you guys paid. Fire first, okay. Skybox, please. Let me do the Skybox because it's late and people paid into what I want them to. So, John. I have all your addresses already, but. My cat's right here. He's chilling. my Sugar, this was that tattoo was so when my father quit drinking in his 50s, he decided he was going to go out and get his whole body covered in tattoos. So for my 18th birthday, he was really into it. He took me out to get it, and I was really into classical music at the time. And there was a composer, his name's Paganini, and I thought it looked like Paganini with the Victorian style and the skull. I thought it was cool, but then now everyone's like, why do you have Slash tattooed on your arm? And I'm you know, I'm not a Slash fan, so. Does anybody know if these are going to be brick, or there's a chance of them being brick? Her, Mud, she's like 13.
And we're going to live in their house. Oh, Elliot, it will be wonderful.
I'm just kidding. She's like 17.
You and me in the woods. This time we'll be able to be together.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think that
And my boys.
You bring them with you. I never want to see you again.
Okay. I'm going at it.
well, I mean, when you're 6 inches like Mud Dog, I mean, what does it matter? So let's see. Dan's is right here. So Dan, you're getting the top left stack. There's a documentary about this movie on Netflix called The Best Worst Movie Ever Made. And it's really, really good. It's directed by the kid in it, the star. So this is Dan's stack. Trying to get this in a way. Hopefully these aren't a problem to break. So they don't quick. Okay, they don't break. Cool. So you guys are gonna have to, as I'm going, tell me who's good. So we got Brad Sellers, Michael Williams, Manute Bol. I know that dude. This isn't a weird yet. Can you guys see that cool? Is that good? Manute Bol, Thurl Bailey, Anthony Brown, Jake Sikma, J.R. Reed, Billy Thompson, Michael Cage, Todd Murphy, Vinny Del Negro, Kiki Vanderwedge, Vern Fleming, I think I know that name, Charles Jones, and Walter Davis. I actually really dig these cards. I think they're kind of cool. They're a bit 90s, but they're also not too like over the top crazy. It's got John Williams, Peter Myers, Ron Anderson, Jeff Hornacek, Johnny Moore, Randy White, Kevin McHale, checklist, John Paxson, Saronis Marciolonis, I don't know, Bobby Hansen, there you go, there's a jazzy man, Larry Smith, Bill Lambert. Bill Lambert was like a real crazy dude, right? Isaiah Thomas, that's a cool card. It looks like he's like going up the Rainbow Bridge to Valhalla. Larry Kristoyak. Hey, Concentrated City. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. Yeah, Lambert. I remember seeing something about the Pistons and that he was like a maniac. Sugar. Are you still here, Sugar? Sugar. I was going to do Toxic Avenger tonight, but I didn't want to deal with the extreme nudity. and getting banned. Here we go. You got a good guy right on top. Scottie Pippen. Greg Anderson. Hey, Camden. Quentin Daly. That's upside down. Sidney Lowe or Lau. Antoine Carr. He's a good player, right? Yeah, sure. I didn't know if I get what would be up with it. Eddie Lee Wilkins. This movie's got it's just got stupid, really terrible special effects. Rod Higgins, Robert Reed, Bill Hanslick, Karl Malone. You must. I'll tell you right now too. These cards are also super sharp and centered very well. I don't know if they're worth grading, but I could see these cards grading pretty well. Jim Paxson, John Battle, Winston Garland, Mark West, and Michael Thompson. Sugar, look. That's from Chris Sable's glasses. Jay Humphreys. Focus. Sean Kemp. So wait, that's the Kemp rookie? Someone said that? Okay, cool. Is that like the top? Should that go into a top loader or a card saver or something? I don't know. I'll do it. I'll put it aside. That was Japanese, Sugar. It's like a Japanese promo sheet. Hey, there he is. There's a guy. I got it from right now. Fred Roberts, Danny Young, Blair Rasmussen, Rick Smits, Winston Bennett, Steve Kerr. I've heard that dude. There we go. Irvin Johnson, Brian Rossum, Kenny Smith, Mike Sanders, Mike McGee, Larry Drew, Johnny Newman, and Bernard King. What's up, buddy? I bought these because of you. Well, Sugar, the second Toxic Avenger 2, they filmed most of it in Japan. Chris Sable's Glasses had mentioned that you want to see more junk wax basketball. Oh, Chris Weaver, where are you come from? George McLeod, Andrew Lane, Joe Wolf, Maurice Cheeks. I like that. Rolando Blackman, Rod Strickland, Eric Lechner, Mookie Blaylock, Terry Catledge, Leonard Copeland. This got a little bit of ding on here, it looks like. Harold Presley. Oh, no, it's just like a fuzzy thing. Paul Mokeski, Charles Barkley, and John Long. All you want is the Jazz cards? All right. You don't want the Kemp rookie? Trent Tucker, Reggie Miller. That's not a Reggie Miller rookie, is it? So if it's second year Kemp, who is the rookie in this to look for? Are there any? Quentin Daly, Liddell Eccles, Jack Haley, not Miller. Okay. Scott Skiles, Derek Smith, Uwe Blab, James Donaldson, Mark Eaton, Rick Mahorn. What's up with Rick Mahorn? I've heard him before. DJ Armstrong, Jim Pearson, Mike Brown. There's a Jazz. Adrian Caldwell, and Mark Jackson. Buck Williams. There's another Sean Kemp, so too bad it's not his rookie, and that one's off-centered. Darrell Walker, Chris Morris. That's a cool card. Sam Vincent, Greg Grant, Caldwell Jones, Bill Wennington, Xavier McDan. I thought that dude was so cool as a kid because of his name. Checklist. Dave Hopin, Scott Hastings. There's a Jazz. Darrell Griffith, Vernon Maxwell, Dan Shays, and Reggie Theus. All-time starting five: Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, Hakeem Olajuwon. I have the third rookie in the backs that I got from somebody years ago. I don't know if it's worth anything because it's perforated and it's removed from the other cards. I don't. Well, I kind of do. Was Larry Johnson on the Hornets? Eric Johnson, Ricky Green, Tim Hardaway, Dominique Wilkins, Brad Lohaus, Derek McKay, Paul Presley, Drazen Petrovic. He died, right? He's dead. I thought it was that shrimp guy, but it's him, right? Drazen Petrovic. Lafayette Lever, he passed away. Okay. Otis Thorpe, Del Curry, Chucky Brown. It's Michael Jordan. It's pretty nice, too. It's a little off-centered. Michael Smith and Cliff Livingston. So this is your last pack, Dan. Bose Johnson. Yeah, I do remember when the Hornets were really the thing. Sidney King. I can't remember. They were on like a lot of Nickelodeon shows. John Bagley. There's Shrimp, right? Tim Perry, A.C. Green, Brandon Quinnett, Danny Manning, Michael Cage, Steve Coulter, Derek Gervin, Gerald Reynolds, Hershey Hawkins, Willie Anderson, Adrian Dantley, and Patrick Ewing is your last card. So that's your stuff, man. So you sure you want just the Jazz out of there? Charles started that. All right, so I'll put the other stuff away. I'll use them for like a giveaway then, some of the players, if that's cool. Jazz only, Dave. Okay. So now Clayton. Where's Clayton? You're up, buddy. You're getting the top left corner. What's on the TV? It is, well, we had the option of Troll 2, Football Fights and Fumbles, or Ocean of Fire style starring Lyle Alzado. So everyone picked Troll 2.
By 1 minute so I don't feel hunger pains. And your sister and mother have to do life.
Great acting.
Okay, Joshua.
Hey,
You want to
truth
get
be
rough
told.
with me? You want to show me that you don't like the choice of this house for a vacation by going on a hunger strike? Well, I'll accept the challenge.
This guy was a dentist. He had never acted before. And it shows. All right, so Clayton, these are yours, buddy. I love when Clayton comes in. Such a nice guy. Fisherman. Been so supportive of my channel since I started making videos. So you got star of it, Danny Ferry, Tony Campbell, Cliff Robinson, Todd Liddy, Michael Wiggins, or Mitchell Wiggins, Ken Norman, Tim Kenton, Dennis Rodman. What year is Dennis Rodman's rookie? Tyrone Bogues is Muggsy. They have like Glenn Rivers, Dyron Nix, Dan Marahel or Morel, Vladdy Divac, Stuart Gray, and Joe Dumars. on a scale of 1 to Christmas morning, and it's like the best Christmas, like 1 is Krampus has burned down your house for Christmas and all your toys are gone and you're on the street for the rest of the year. 10, Saint Nick has decided to get drunk and he messed up and he dropped all the presents off of your house. I'd say on a scale of Krampus to Saint Nick, these cards are like a 3.5. They don't have a very good smell because to me, cards smell like Christmas. Clayton Addison, yeah. Clayton Addison is like Clayton Addison and Chris Weaver and Chris Sable's glasses are the skeletal system of these videos. There's a couple others too, just super supportive, super nice. Okay, Kenny Walker, Akeem Olajuwon, Akeem the African Dream, Dale Ellis, Harvey Grant, Rodsman 87, Roy Hinson, Otis Smith, Bob Thornton, Frank Brakowski, it's a badass name, Anthony Jones, Terry Cummings, Checklist, Anthony Webb, William Bedford, Michael Adams, and Eric Floyd. The other thing with, hey, what's up, Matt? Yeah, this is a cool set. Support you, but you're talking 6 inch tall. I don't know why, in my dog, I love you. I don't know why you're lying to the chat when you're really 4 inches tall. Nobody cares. Chris is not only a backbone, he's also a human Google. Like if you do a stream, you're like, you have a question about something, it's just, he's got the answer. I don't know what a cash symbol is. No, yeah. Well, I thought you were like 4 inches. I was being generous too. So that is a Vladdy Divac rookie. Dallas Foster. All right. Dana Barros. Mark Alari. Lester Connor. Sidney Green. Mike Minsky. Wayman Tisdale. Steve Alford. Jeff Malone. Mark Price. I remember him. Michael Holton. Vinnie Johnson. Sidell Threat or Threat. Kelvin Upshaw. Mark Bryant, and Mitch Richmond. Dan, are you familiar with the starting lineup story? Top 10 rated rookie. Well, man, you're gonna. Should I get some new basketball cards? Would you guys want to see that? I'd end up giving away probably. Is he? Well, we pulled one Jordan in the other room, and I mean, it's over on the other side of the room. And hopefully we'll get another one. I can look at the back. Probably is playing golf or gambling or being mean to his father or something on the back of the card. Terry Teagle, Sam Perkins, Charles Oakley, Scott Hafner, Rod Strickland, Tyrone Corbin, Rodney McCray. It's got this pack's got a little bit of a ding. Frank Cornett, Moses Malone. Kind of got a Sabo thing going on there. Brother from Another Mother, Grant Long, David Greenwood, Jerome Richardson, and Brad Davis. So, Dan, starting lineups were started in Utah, I believe. That's where the guy that made them came. And I think the first set, like all starting lineups, you know how collectible they used to be, have like just plummeted in value. And the one of the few sets that still remain is the first set, which was Utah Jazz set. I think it's Stockton, Malone, and it was like 4 guys, and it was very limited just in Utah. And I just thought it was kind of cool. And I remember that when I was collecting that stuff a little bit, that so there was always something about the Utah Jazz set. David Robinson. I was like David Robinson. I did not realize he was 7'1". Aaron Gilliam, Alexander Volkov, Tom Garrick, Wayne Cooper, Orlando Woodridge, Gerald Wilkins, Terry Porter, Steve Johnson, Hammonds, Dennis Hobson, Horace Grant, Jeff Turner, Sean Elliott, Roy Tarpley. Jonathan, you didn't have to do that. I would have just watched it on tomorrow or something if you were feeling bad. Horace Grant had those, yeah. This packet's a nightmare. I know this dude on the back. David Wingate, Delaney Rudd, Sam Bowie, Dave Corzine, Johnny Dawkins, Ralph Sampson, John Morton, Larry Bird. That would be somebody that I would probably PC. And it's very sharp too. Super clean corners and centered. So that's like a 9, I believe. Maybe the centering's a little off. Craig Ello. Hey, Rookie Monster. What's up, buddy? Craig Ello, Brian Shaw, Mark Aguirre, Olden Polynice. Don't catch that. You'll be sick for a week. Tom Tolbert, Theodore Edwards, and Robert Parrish. When I was a kid, somebody subbed to Dan. You should sub to him anyways if you're not. When I was a kid, I went to a Celtics game, and I met, when I think I was 5, and I met Bill Walton and Robert Parrish, and I sat on Robert Parrish's lap, and I just went crazy and started crying. I was scared of him. Now, Dan's extra spicy. Bill Walton, I mean, that was more than just getting stoned. That dude's got, like, when he spits, you walk away from it because you're going to start tripping. I know this dude on the back. 4 inches. My dog. Oh, come on, man. We know you're 2.5 inches. Derek Harper, Chuck Pearson, Ben Coleman, Dale Ellis, Randy Brewer, Randy Allen, Craig Hodges, Ed Pinkney, Pinkney, Kevin Edwards, Wayne Rollins, Ricky Pierce, John Williams, Kevin Gamble, Benoit Benjamin, and Kurt Rambis. I remember this dude. I thought he was just like, yeah, I mean, yeah, like $15. That's pretty much what I paid for it. I went to the card shop today, and I did not have a good experience. They were not, every time I go to this one, they're not so nice. They make fun of you, essentially, for buying junk wax. And their junk wax is stupidly high. But I wanted to get this, so I'll blame it on Chris Sable's glass. Dana Barros, Donald Royal, Purvis Ellison, Glenn Rice. No, I was happy to buy it. These are cool cards. I dig them. Lucille Thompson, Michael Cooper, Joy Barry Carroll, Clyde Drexler, Kelly Tripucka, Kevin Willis, Cary Grant, Kevin Duckworth, Terry Davis, Mark Akers, and Buck Williams. Mud Dog, how do you feel about that? You okay, Mud? I know you were. My dog just went from 2.5 inches to 3. Reggie Lewis passed away, right? Jeff Martin, Jerome Kersey, Tellis Frank. Yeah, I'll tell you in a sec, Sugar, what they said. Michael Ansley, James Worthy, he had some cool glasses. Derek, this is ding on a couple of these. Derek McKay, Will Purdue, Purvis Short, a couple Purvises in here. Scott Brooks, Eddie Johnson, Zarko Paspal, Herb Williams, Chris Mullen, and it's in really good shape, and a dinged up checklist. So Clayton, that is your stack, buddy. I hope you enjoyed that. He's here. So Sugar, what I had gone there before, and he said the exact words were, "I laugh at grown men who buy that stuff." That's what he said to me. So John Dallas Foster, you're next. John H, you're last. Dallas, you're getting the bottom right corner. Never Nervous Purvis. And his price, like I said, they're ridiculous. He's an old man. You know what? He can. I just went to a different store. I go to somebody else now that's much nicer. Cliff Livingston, and he's got great prices too. George McLeod, Andrew Lang, Joe Wolf, Maurice Cheeks again, Rolando Blackman, Rod Strickland, Eric Lechner, Mookie Blaylock, Terry Catledge, Leonard Copeland, Harold Presley. That font looks different. Now, wait, Chris, you saved his glasses. You said that there was quite a few errors in this, right? Harold Presley, like that font is much different looking. I don't know if it's an error, but Paul McKeskey, Charles Barkley, there you go, Rex Chapman, and John Long. So, Jay, you're looking for, I imagine, Pistons players? I mean, not Pistons players, Chicago. Who's a Chicago team? I don't know how much I know about that. The Bulls. Did we pull a stock in? I don't think we got one yet, did we? I like listening to Charles Barkley. Yeah, Jay, they are really overproduced. And when I'd gone in the store, I said, any junk wax? And he said, nope. And then I saw this. He's like, well, yeah, we got that. He said it's the definition of junk wax. And he might be right, because I do see this all the time. But there's the hoops one that have the kind of, I don't know, is the card design an actual hoop? It's got a circular top. Those cards are terrible. Adrian Blantley. Yeah. Those cards are terrible. Got a Patrick Ewing, Dallas, in really nice shape. Centered nearly perfect. Brad Sellers, Michael Williams, Manute Bol, Thurl Bailey, Anthony Bowie, Jack Sikma, J.R. Reed, Billy Thompson, Michael Cage, Todd Murphy, Vinny Del Negro, Kiki Vanderweg, well, I don't know. Vern Fleming, little thing on the side. You don't like Ewing? Yeah, that's true. You can get the Menendez cards. I just hate those cards. Something about them. I got a box of them when I was a kid. I think somebody gave me a box, and they've just been around here forever. Here you go. Got an Isaiah Thomas. That's a good one, and super nice condition. Larry Kristowiak. I got another Danny Ferry. It's not that bad. I dig these cards, Kirk. Tony Campbell, Cliff Robinson, Todd Lighty, Mitchell Wiggins, Ken Norman, Tim Kempton, got a Rodman in fantastic shape as well. Got a Bogues, Glenn Rivers, Dyron Nix, Dan Merrill, and Vladdy Divac. No, Kevin, they're not worth a lot, but that's why I'm doing them, because they were cheap, you know. It's a fun, cheap break. I like the other Skybox, the one that had like David Robinson going to school. It was white. Yeah. What I'm going to do probably later, I'm going to go through and I'm going to take the guys that I know and I'm going to put them in penny sleeves, and maybe a couple guys like the Jordan will go on a top loader and things like that. And then I'll look for the errors in your stuff, and I'll you know, that would be cool if there was some. Mark West, Michael Thompson, Kenny Walker, Hakeem Olajuwon, Dale Ellis, Harvey Grant, Roy Hinson, Otis Smith, Bob Thornton, Frank Brakowski, Anthony Jones, Terry Cummings, Checklist, Anthony Webb, William Bedford, and Michael Adams. Sugar, thank you so much for hanging out. I love it when you come in. The back of the Knicks. Was that in this pack or the last one? Oh, here it is. Dyron Mix. Chai, what are you talking about? I love you. I'm always nice to you. What am I looking for on the back of this? There's a version that's Wyman Tisdale on the back. Well, I don't know if that's Wyman Tisdale. It doesn't look like it's a different dude on the front. That's actually next. Okay. Thanks, Kevin. I hopefully I'll have a work on one at some point new with Chris Sable here when we can figure that out. Shy. Was I mean to you or something? Did I do something to you? Mark Aliar, Lester Connor, Sidney Green, Mike Jaminski, Wayman Tisdale, Steve Alford, Jeff Malone, Mark Price, Michael Holton, Vinnie Johnson, Sidell Threat, Kelvin Upshaw, Mark Ryan, Mitch Richmond, John Sunderbold, and Dana Barrows. Actually, Shy, I heard you had some problems that you weren't feeling good. You feeling better? I hope you feel better. I hope this terrible stream makes you feel better. Casey Lewis, are you still here? God, I can't open these. I feel like Cody Martin, Jonathan H. I wish. My Mo box is over there. I throw in Mo cards. I have to use scissors on these ones. The one that Chris made for me. Someone invent a pack opener. Well, you send me them. You actually managed to send me 2 Movans that I didn't have, which is a weird thing. Because I thought I had them all. Skybox is a Diamond Kings equivalent parent. Let's go. Jerome Lane, Nate McMillan, Terry Teagle, Charles Oakley, Scott Hafner, Rod Strickland, Tyrone Corbin, Rodney McCrae. He's got a little bit of a ding on him. Frank Cornett, Moses Malone, Grant Long, David Greenwood, Jerome Richardson, and Brad Davis. Yeah, you sent me a few, Casey. They were great. They're awesome. Everything you sent was awesome. Again, that Ted Williams card. You had told me about the Shy. I wish you did. I wish there was such a thing as a Moban birthday card. What a delicious card that would be. Casey, you told me originally about the living set. Okay. So in chat, explain it a little bit, trying to get it, but it's just cards that come out monthly by Topps and have different artists. Charles Jones, Walter Davis, David Robinson. It's a nice card. Armin Gilliam, Alexander Volkov, Tom Garrick, Wayne Cooper, Orlando Woolridge, Gerald Wilkins, Terry Porter, Steve Johnson, Tom Hammonds, Dennis Hobson, Horace Grant, and Jeff Turner. 2 packs left for Dallas. Man, Mo is really looking at you guys. Going up tomorrow. All right, damn. Well, packages can't go out tomorrow. It's Labor Day, right? Unless it's not Labor Day in Tennessee. You guys see a few things different down there. Labor Day. Yeah. So is the living set worth investing in, or is it just a cool thing to do? And Mud Dog, how are you going to carry all those packages when you're only 1 inch tall? Come on. Yeah, we'll put them up there. Stuart Gray, Joe Dumars, David Wingate, Delaney Rudd, Sam Bowie, Dave Corzine, Johnny Dawkins, Ralph Sampson, John Morton, Larry Bird of Dallas, and a sharp Larry Bird that is. Like I said, I don't know what these cards go for graded, but oh, you can. You can get much shorter. But this is a sharp card. 69220. Craig Ello, Brian Shaw, Mark Aguirre, Olden Polynice, Tom Tolbert. Has anybody ever watched the Kroll show? When Kroll did Larry Bird as a young Larry Bird, and his back hurt. Now you want a coon. Kroll show was amazing. Really stunk when that off the air. I can't open this pack. There we go. So Dallas, this is your last pack. Eric Floyd, ship a pub. Hey, what the hell, Kevin? I thought you were on my team. Eric Floyd, Derek, Chuck Person, Ben Coleman, Dale Ellis, Randy Brewer, Randy Allen, Craig Hodges, Ed Pinkney, Kevin Edwards, Wayne Rollins, Ricky Pierce, John Williams, Kevin Gamble, Benoit Benjamin, and Kurt Rambis. Again, we end on a Rambis card. So Dallas, that's your stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like these cards. Some of them are in really good shape. Mo, you're screwing with me again. You son of a bitch. Getting sick of you. I got it. Hold on a second. I can't see the messages because of the Discord. And finally, last but certainly least, I can't find my mouse to turn this. Hold on. Ugh, trying to mute this. Okay, that should do it. All right, so Purple again. I didn't see you. I just was trying to read. Super, I love the channel. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out, coming in. Holy crap, he is looking at you. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was driving me crazy. I have to get them out. Let me do Jonathan H's stack before he pees his pants and dies. John, where are you? I am a meat popsicle. I don't know what that means. I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. But we can go with it. We can go with it. This pack feels really thick too. I know obviously there's no hits, but I'm kind of bummed that there aren't any inserts in this, but at the same time, it's kind of cool because a meat popsicle, if you'd have a whole deer just frozen that he sucks on and gnaws on in the middle of the night, a bison. All right, Jonathan. Tom Chambers. Is there anything you're looking for in particular? Any players? Richard Anderson? Man, looks like geek. I'm just kidding, Richard. James Edwards, Jeff Sanders, Buck Johnson, Alex English, John Stockton. Who was looking for the John Stockton? I know obviously Dan is, but Stockton, okay, I figure I'll put that aside for Dan. Jeff Grayer, that was pretty weird, huh? Steve Johnson, it gets weird here. Charles Smith, Danny Ainge, John Concack, Joe Klein, and Byron Smith. I need to sip something. Were you typing that John Stockton as I pulled it? Okay, that's cool. That's always fun. Weird is normal. Weird is so normal in this house that it is out of fashion now. And nearly Dave Wingate, a little bit close to Winfield. By the way, look what I found. I used it to clean earlier. This Dave Winfield Don Russ card. I could scrub dirt with it. Sam Mitchell, Greg Kite, Rory Sparrow, Dwayne Farrell, John Sally. That's a nice looking card. I like the design. Gerald Henderson, Kevin Johnson, Brad Doherty, Dennis Johnson, Ron Harper, Byron Irvin, Sherman Douglas, and Nick Anderson. One thing I noticed that, sure, Jones and Lee Thompson, 4-4 Winfield. Well, no, 4-4 birds that Dave Winfield. Yeah, Dave Winfield's left the stream. Good. If he ever comes in here, I need one of you guys to ban him. When I opened up the basketball cards the other night, it's insane how much easier it is to pronounce the names in this than it is in modern basketball. Yeah, Mud Dog, just because of that joke, you're now half an inch tall, buddy. I'm sorry. Urban, what's up, my Canadian brother from probably a different mother? We may have the same mother. I'm not sure. Maybe the same dad. We'll never know. Mark McNamara, Trent Tucker, Reggie Miller, nice one. Quentin Daly, Liddell Eccles, Jack Haley, Scott Skiles, Derek Smith, Uwe Blob. Where is he from? Doesn't say. Y'all know who Uwe Boll is? James Donaldson, Mark Eaton, Rick Mahorn. What's Rick Mahorn's story? Yeah, Uwe Boll is from Germany too. BJ Armstrong, Jim Peterson, Mike Brown. Look at this. Jonathan, Joseph, not Jonathan, that's Joseph. Sorry. Actually, that's the last time I eat brownies at Hub Line now. Uh-oh. All good health insurance. Sold all of them right away. What did you sell, Urban? Sean Kemp. That's the third Kemp, right? Darrell Walker. We only got one Jordan. Chris Morris, Sam Vincent, Greg Grant, Caldwell Jones. Oh, Pokemon mystery boxes. Bill Wennington, Xavier McDaniel, Checklist, Dave Hoppin, Scott Hastings, Darrell Griffith, Vernon Maxwell, Dan Shays, Reggie Theus, and Jay Humphreys. What does a baby call his computer call his father? I don't. Why are you doing this to yourself, my dog? Come on. Yeah, okay. You know, you're asking for it, buddy. Bill Cartwright, Mike Smrek, Eric Johnson, Ricky Green, Tim Hardaway. I'll give anybody a free card that doesn't cheat right now. You cannot cheat. I trust you guys are all cool people and you won't cheat. What was Data's daughter's name in Star Trek? Dominique Wilkins, nice one. Brad Lois, Derek McKay. You got like 5 seconds. Paul Presley, Drazon Petrovic. Jonathan, you got a free card. Lafayette Lever, Otis Thorpe, Del Curry, Chucky Brown. There you go. Buddy, you got the Michael Jordan, the second Michael Jordan. And it's a nice one, too. It's a little off-center, but it's a cool card. And John was right. Chris Sable's glasses was right. Well, Mud Dog, period. I wasn't chasing girls when I was 5 years old. And sorry, we definitely not. Definitely had to cheat now one. Yeah. Called this on the first one. My dad used to watch Star Trek, and I watched it after the girl hump. Once things settled down, then you watch the Star Trek. You like the original series? I like the original series. Hey, Jason, how are you? Oh, jeez, Christ, Jonathan. Larry Nance, Ron Seckley, Stacey King, John Bagley, Delton Shrimpman, Tim Perry, AC Green, Brian Quinnett, Danny Manning, Michael Cage, Steve Coulter, Derek Jervin, Jerry Reynolds, Hershey Hawkins, and Willie Anderson. I love Deep Space Nine is my favorite. absolute favorite Star Trek series. He was trying to hump R2D2. What are you talking about, Kevin? No, you're a real gutter mouth. You know that? Jason, we've got like 3 or 4 camps out of here, I think. We got Mullins. We got Muffins. Mullins and Hardways. I think we got both. No muffins. Come by in the morning, Casey. We can get some. Alvin Robertson. We got a lot of Danny Ferries, though. John Williams, not the composer, just in case you weren't sure. I know they look the same, and they both are professional basketball players, but he did not score the movie Star Wars. Pete Myers, Ron Anderson, Jeff Hornacek, Johnny Moore, Randy White, Kevin McHale, John Paxson, Sarunas, I don't know, Bobby Hansen, Larry Smith, and Bill Lambert. Reggie Theus was 8th leading scorer. That's pretty cool. Mo's still watching. He's always watching. I would like to know a time when Mo is not watching. Where's my cat? He's about to do some bad stuff. Adrian Caldwell, Mark Jackson. Hey, this is Scottie Pippen. I don't remember if we pulled a Pippen or not. Greg Anderson, Quentin Daly, Sidney Lowe, Antoine Carr, Eddie Lee Wilkins, Rod Higgins, Robert Reed, Bill Hanslick, Carl Malone. Did we pull him? We did. Okay, we got Jim Paxson, John Battle, and Winston Garland. In your final pack, and you're thus ending the Skybox break. Can't even get in here. It looks like Jaws 3. It kind of sounds like Jaws 3. It is unfortunately not Jaws 3. It is Troll 2. Much better than Jaws 3. Show me the most you can have. Okay, so let me finish this break and then I'll get the Mo's out. So this is, I think, our 4th Sean Kemp, right? So 5 chili dogs in one sitting isn't that hard. We did miss that part because he's already plant matter now. Fred Roberts, Danny Young, Blair Rasmussen, Rick Smits, Winston Bennett, Steve Kerr, Irvin Johnson, Brian Rossum, Kenny Smith, Mike Sanders, Mike McGee, Larry Drew, Johnny Newman, and Bernard King and Dana Barros. So that concludes the Skybox break. I hope you guys liked it. Hope it was cheap enough. It's pretty much exactly what I paid. Hey, Raph, what's up, buddy? So let me put these over here. I have zero desire to make money on these types of breaks in the future, but it's just the shipping starts to get a little crazy. Because if I open it, I don't mind giving the cards away. Wrath finally got some cards going to me. Oh, two. You guys want to see something creepy? My girlfriend works at, wait a minute, I can eat 24 crystals? What are you talking about? You're eating rocks? What, I don't know what's going on. No. I miss crystals so much. Those tiny little onions they have. I don't know what the conversation is about. My girlfriend works, I won't say where, but she runs a pretty large facility that deals with psych patients. And one of the patients painted this, who's a mute, I believe, of her. And it kind of, not really, but it's just kind of creepy. And I love it. It's like my favorite thing in the world. Well, serious question. I will give you a serious answer. Why don't they play poker in the jungle? I don't know. You son of a bitch. I swear to God, my dog. You're a real son of a bitch. Do you know that? It is kind of neat. So I get this fire. I'm about to ban you, mud dog. I have packs of some stuff here too. Now, I don't know if Topps 2006. I got the Flair Baseball 96. I don't know. We'll open up the Flair. I don't remember what the Flair 96 looks like. Other chicken crossroad shy. Come on, man. This. Okay, so Eric Young. Oh, so this is just a Rockies pack then, huh? Oh, this is just a Rock. 10 Colorado Rockies cards. Okay. Well, I like Larry Walker. I PC him, so they're not bad looking. Bill Swift, Kevin Ritz, hard to read. Brett Saberhagen, Steve Reed, Mike Muniz, Kurt Laskanik, Galarraga, and Ellis Burks. I'll go to my Ellis Burks PC. Why don't seagulls fly by the bay? How about that? Because then they'd be bagels. Why don't seagulls fly by the bay? Because Dave Winfield's fishing near there. Why don't crabs donate? I don't know. I'm pretty sure somebody's donated crabs to me before, but I don't know why they don't donate. So this is Topps 2006. Luis Castillo, Jason Schmidt. There's a couple inserts in here, it looks like. Oh, man. Josh Barfield, rookie. Pirates team car, I mean. We have a opening day Chicago White Sox, Cleveland Indians. We have a Chris Burke, and I have this piece of crap. So those are garbage. Because they're shit. What are you doing? My brother, I'm just sick and I had a nightmare. What's wrong with your? What is he sick with a cold or flu or something? Nothing too serious, I hope. You know what? Why don't you both leave the jokes at the door next time? Okay. Let's do this, Donruss. I'm going to need you guys' help because I have no idea who's good in this. It's 2019. Science infection. That sucks. My father has had surgery on his sinuses multiple times. My grandfather did. I have sinus problems. They swell. Chris Savo's glasses. Chris Weaver. Can you guys help me out with these jokes? You're going to need to start cutting people out because I cannot handle this crap. So, all right. Got a Brett Favre on the top. That's pretty good. Frank Clark. Marcus Mariota. It's fun seeing Donruss cards with the actual teams on it. Fred Warner, Tarek Cohen, Kevin Coleman, Kiki Alonso. Is he any good? Don't worry, John. It's late. Kiki Alonso sounds good. Common. That's a cool looking card. Eddie Jackson. How about that? I just love the black and white. He's one of your football pieces. Okay, good. Good to know, Shy. Everyone's biased for gin and tonic. Sure. What's the big? Oh, jeez. Any good? Eddie Jackson. Ryan Finley, Gridiron Kings. Spacer. Marcus Green, rookie. And our final card is Junk. So I don't know if there's anything good in there or not. Brett Favre is the only guy I know. I really like this card a lot, this Eddie Jackson. So let's move on to the Fire. Okay, he's not. Well, the Gridiron, same thing with the Diamond Kings, have a tendency to be a little bit extreme with who they choose to represent the kingdom. Took a bath with bubbles. Where do you live, like father, like son? What part of the country? PC will grab. Don't have any cards yet. All right, so chicken time. You got mail. Let's do this. Top's Fire. I should have bought them all when I was there, but I didn't have the money. You PC Mud Dog? You must have a very small PC then. All right, what are the odds on pulling a hit out of this? Well, I mean, I know the odds of getting a hit's like 1 in 433. What do you guys think? It's going to be a dud or what? I think it's going to be a bunch of garbage. But it's so. All right, so one thing I mean, I'm not a fan of these cards anyways, but one thing I don't like is when the player's body. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Kevin. When the player's body covers up their name, it's not, I don't like it. So Springer, Odor, Otani, got a Crawford, Parallel Shiny, Molina, and Castellanos. Yeah, Kev, I mean, I don't like them. I try to like them. They're in hand, they're not as bad, but they're still kind of cheesy. Vasquez, Garcia, we have a Mark Trumbo. Like, I don't like that color. I said I wasn't, it looks like piss to me. Clayton Kershaw, got a Judge, Quantrell rookie. Kemper rookies and Skybox. So I thought that was the Kemp second year card. I saw something at the back that I'm kind of excited about. Cobb. Archives are fire, Dave. Well, archives, regard the autographs taken out of the equation, archives is an amazing set. I think the cards are gorgeous. I love the 50th anniversary expo set. I think it's really cool. If they had better hits in there, it would be one of my favorite products of the year, no doubt. Maybe my favorite product. Cobb. I don't know how to say his name. I've seen it a million times. Losega. Duggar. Got a Yelich, whatever. That's kind of cool. I just hate the color. There we go. I didn't get him Tatis Jr. and a David Ortiz. So these are cool. Going to PC. Well, the cards still playing Born, but then fire. I don't know. I like 75 design. I like the 93 design. What was the other one? It was 50 what? $59 or 58 or 59? Shaw rookie, Kopech rookie. Ugh, Cedric Mullins. Wow. Hedges. Low ISA. What are you talking about? Fletcher and Strasburg. Yeah, but I agree with you. Constipated, I appreciate the question, and it's something I would not mind discussing in private. I just don't want to discuss it here. The one thing, my stream, I just don't care what people talk about. The only thing I wanted is no politics and no religious stuff, just because people will start fighting, and there's a million places you could talk about it online. And I do like talking about that stuff in person and in private, but if you want to, you can send me an email and we could talk about it. And I do have thoughts on it. Crawford, and I ask everybody just the same thing. That's the only rule that I have is no political talk. Crawford, even though it's fun. I know it's fun. Mullins, Rosario, fired up. Chris Sale, that's pretty cool. Ugh, Stuart DeGrom. Ugh, this card though. Who is Tyson Beck on the back of these? Hold on. Here, Constipated City. Do me a favor. If you want to chat, man, I like to talk, so send me an email. We could talk. Is the artist? Let me see. Thoughts on Mud Dog now? You're invisible. Well, invisible to the naked eye, maybe, but microscope. Chronicles is not. I've seen the breaks, but I've not seen them in store. Are there retail blasters of Chronicle? Because I'd like to get some. Sean Reed Foley. Mancini. Ripken Jr., that's pretty cool. Keller rookie. Anderson. And Bowers. Who got stuck in the elevator? What the hell are you talking about, John? You know, you're one of the few guys I can trust to not pull this crap. The Pope? I kid. I think it's fun. Arrieta, Altuve, Blake Snell, Ramirez, Parallel, Lindor, and a Rhino Hearn, which I will not rip up or destroy. I know somebody that would want it. I saw a video. I don't want to take this too dark, but the other day of an elevator malfunction in New York City, I think, and it was just terrifying. And it was, I don't like elevators anyways, but this was really scary. Okay, no, I now see it wasn't a joke, but I'm so used to being abused by Mud Dog and Chi-Town. You saw the same video where the guy was trying to get out and he got pulled back in. Got a Turtle Man rookie. These are the piss parallels. Healy. Got another O'Hearn and a Machado. So I don't know. Not a great box. It was, yeah, that was really creepy. And the fact he like grabbed to get out, man, it just sucks. Awful. So I don't know. That's all I got. Here. Want to meet my girlfriend? There she is. 12 years of dating me gets you. That's what you look like. I was going to do a video on my horror toys collection, so I brought these. I don't know. I don't know if you should. Leatherface. I decided not to do the video on these toys. You guys ever see this movie? It's pretty cool. Trick or Treat with Sam, little pumpkin dude. I got years ago. I got this at Spencer's gift, I think in the 90s. 10,000 were made. This actually goes for quite a bit of money. 1999, I got this. I don't know, man. Should you tell me a joke? I mean, should you tell me that word? Whoops. Don't want to show too much thigh. You got vintage jazz posters? Tell me about it. Nope. Told you at 1,000. Get the ASMR. You got a mohawk. I'll be eating food. She's a doll. Good one. Dad joke city here tonight. 90s jazz posters. Tell me who the performers are. Like Wynton Marsalis, Pat Metheny. Who's working tomorrow? Anybody? Oh, Jesus. I'm like, I feel like an idiot, Dan. Jazz. Okay, jazz players like John Stockton, not Miles Davis. Okay. Did you buy any scratch off tickets? I didn't. Do you want me to? Should I start doing that? Oh, hell yeah. I remember Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Oh, I'm thinking of the TV show. The movie Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Remind me, like, give me a plot synopsis real quick. You're working. What do you do if you don't mind me inquiring, asking? And Chris, should I buy scratch tickets and do them? I feel weird doing that. I feel like I'm wasting my money. Jonathan, thank you. I'll send you a text tomorrow, okay? It says my connection is unstable. Is that better? Is everything okay? All right, hold on 1 second, guys. You can watch this. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to bring my cat into the other room, and I'm going to get a guitar pick. I know it's getting late. I get if people have to go. I'll be back in 1 second. Oh my God. Yeah, there goes everybody. Scratching still. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? I got a little while before I gotta go. So. Spending 2 week on really, that's absolutely insane. So I imagine you don't buy them anymore at all. What's the most you ever won? Yeah. Regardless of your addiction to scratch tickets, you should stay away from that stream. Let's talk about aliens, UFOs, paranormal, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Loch Ness Monster, Mothman, Jersey Devil, Jumping Jack, Chimp, the Ooga Booga Monster, whatever it's called. You know that I got hurt, almost everything. So now you live in your brother's garage. You know what? Does not matter where you live. It's how you live. You're not a loser, dude. Trust me, I know losers. I've been dodging them my entire life as best I can and toxic people. And we all got problems, but you're certainly not a loser. And it doesn't matter where you live. What does matter, Mike, is that you are now hanging out with single cell organisms and water bears instead of real human beings because they can't see you anymore. That's what really matters, and I hope you figure that out. And it also matters: are you? Actually, this is good. Is anybody in here a reptilian? I need to know that before we continue. David Eigen's reptilians. He's a real asshole, David Eichen. You have a tail, like Costanza from Shallow Hal type tail. Don't worry about it, man. Listen. Anytime you want to talk about that stuff, you can feel free to talk about it. And I'd rather talk about that stuff than hear your dad jokes. So. So they're doing a show. The guy, has anybody seen the show Fargo on FX? Yeah, man. I mean, I see somebody once a week, and I don't mind telling people that it's just every week I talk to somebody. Usually every week, once or sometimes every other week, but it helps. Even if there's nothing to talk about, you to talk to somebody or have a place you can go to talk to somebody helps. I know people get they don't like people to know those types of things. Like a lot of people are ashamed that they go to somebody, but they shouldn't be. And I always looked at it like, or at least I look at it now when I go to somebody, that they're my life coach for poor. That the shrinks and psychologists that I've dealt with are life coaches for poor people like me. I mean, poor as in like, I can't afford Tony Robbins, so I go to the, my lady. But not say Tony Robbins would help me or anything or help anybody, but nothing to be, ashamed about. And not saying you are, but I know other people do get a little bit weird about talking about. But I see somebody every week. I talk to them. I talk about things that I want to talk about. I talk about things that I do want to talk about, and it helps. So Dallas, you said you didn't see the show Fargo is pretty good. What's more? Yeah, man, just got to get it out, And some things I that they're just never going to get better, right? They're like, if you it's about dealing with it as things. What are voles? I know voles are like a little. I don't know what you're talking about. I assume it's a football team. What was I saying? Tennessee Volunteers. What a crappy name for a team. The Tennessee Volunteers. I was saying something that I can't recall because I was interrupted by the Tennessee Volunteers. Yeah, but even something different about Fargo. I have a pass to Tennessee. My family lives in Tennessee. I'm good. I got an open invite. It's tough. Every time you have it, like I was having a blast and I thought of something in my head. Passing on literally get angry and being happy. Well, I don't know what that's called, but I mean I've experienced a similar thing. Like you don't think you deserve to be happy or feel joy, but you do. I mean, everybody does. Dallas. The thing with Fargo is a show, right? There's the movie Fargo, and then there's the show that was produced, and it's pretty good. They did like 3 seasons of it. The first one was really good. He breaks some stuff. What's up, buddy? But the guy that produced it is producing a show about my town, the Bridgewater Triangle, like all the paranormal stuff in here. That's supposed paranormal shit that happens. It's all a bunch of garbage. But there's going to be a show on FX about that Bridgewater Triangle film. Yay! How's your night? Breaks and stuff. It's going to be a series, a drama series, not documentary. There is a documentary made by a sort of friend of mine. It's on Prime and Netflix. My really close friend, the dude that's on Ancient Aliens that I mentioned, he's in the movie, and it's garbage. It's really, really bad. But just mentally wrapping my head around some shit. What are you talking about? What are you trying to wrap your head around? What did you hear? Is it something I shouldn't hear or we shouldn't hear? I don't know. Is it pertain to anything that's related to cards or this YouTube or? Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if there's something I could help you with, you know. When I do these streams, they tend to lift my spirits talking with you guys late at night. I'm up late. Most of my friends are asleep, so tend to get lonely sometimes, and the streams help. So if I can help anybody else with a little bit of information I have or my idiocy, then happy to do it. Casey Lewis, did you leave? Man, that thing is nice looking. Oh, stupid glare. Really nice. Kind of looks like Alex Ross. If you're familiar with him. Have Alien? Oh, you did? Was it a new release or was it an older one? And how often do you know how often they do the releases? And the other question I have is: have aliens visited Earth in our lifetime, and since we've been in our state we are now, or prior to, not our primitive self? You talk the living set, Kevin. You know, I don't like these. Aren't reprints though. These are new cards. Like I don't think this is the actual 53 Williams, what the design is. So they have different artists come in, and geez, that glare is crazy from that sable lamp. Just gives off every time you put a sable in there, the glare gets a little bit stronger. So maybe they did. This is the 53 tots, but obviously, like, there's a Griffey. There's, the Vlad Junior one. It's pretty cool. I said, if aliens visited Earth. Do you think? Wow! Look at this. Football funnies. Football's blocks, tackles, and mishaps. And what an unbelievable, look at the work on here. High quality. Put out, this is a guaranteed parents approved video, certified. Catch your favorite teams of both professional and college football. Appearances by the Giants, Oilers, Cowboys, Raiders, Cardinals, Packers, Chargers, Eagles, Jets, Redskins, University of Georgia, University of Tennessee, the Tennessee Volunteers, maybe, I don't know. Is that different? University of Michigan, Ohio State, and USC. And it's laugh at the comical moments of some of football's greatest teams. Football at its best. Suggested retail price $24.95. Listen, Chris Sabo, do you get jealous when you see work like this? This high quality. So let's see. Aliens do exist. Great stuff said. Kevin says they're already here. You do think they do. Chris Sabo is an alien. That, yeah, I'm a football follows too. Hard Arm may be an alien. Well, when he takes his Ambien, he sounds like an alien, no doubt. What makes you guys think that aliens have been a snuff film that should be on tape? You like it? Have you seen 8mm? Do you like that movie? Well, I mean, I can't explain. I assume that they're dudes playing dudes and dudettes with making them, right? And that what it's kind of with the planks, you put the wood and you do these intricate designs. I don't know. I mean, I've seen videos of people doing it. I know that a couple companies have done it. Google did it a while ago. Wood plank, yeah. Well, the problem that I have with the crop circles, as well as these other things, let's assume that there's an alien. Well, Area 51 is a real place. I do agree. Let's assume that there is a race of hyper or very intelligent beings out there that are way more advanced than us. How did they get here, right? Like, they're not just putting along in space with the technology we have. They would have to have something much powerful, much, obviously, maybe something that can create wormholes or bend space-time or something. And so these aliens can circumnavigate the universe and do all these things, and then they come here and they draw a friggin' picture in some corn. You know, I don't understand that. I'm not saying they don't. I don't get it. My dog finds new species of microscopic aliens at 11. Yeah, we're talking aliens. I'm not saying I don't believe in aliens, if they exist. I just tend to not believe in any of them. Well, if we're not, then why would they do it? I mean, they're corny. There we go. That's the best joke of the night. Element 115 relic card. Flat. If aliens don't exist, then the Earth is flat. I don't follow. I'm trying to read, and this is more of a nervous habit, just hitting this, doing this. Having it in my hand makes me feel comfortable. It's like having a cigarette. You know, I never got that. I never subscribed to that idea that they're too, like, we can't understand them. I mean, maybe that's true, but or I've seen the comparisons of flat Earth. I always thought they were a gag. I never thought that Flat Earth Society was a real thing, but apparently they are. But I've seen the comparisons, like the equivalent of us talking to ants, right, or something. The thing is that ants don't know what 1 + 1 is, right? Like, ants are not leaving the planet. There is a difference, and there is a thing called convergent evolution, where you would assume that certain species, regardless of where they are in the universe, assuming that certain things are similar, that they would have similar features. You know, that these aliens, if they are that advanced, would have had to have gone through a period like we're having now, and that there's all types of things when it comes to sympathy and empathy, and it's not the same as ants, you know, unless they're like non-corporeal, unless they're like Dowd from Star Trek or Q, and they're floating around the universe that way. But I don't think a being coming here in crafts or something like that are, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But aliens ask Ripley, is Ripley the greatest heroine in any movie ever? I think she is. I think she is. Aliens wear Chris Sabo style glasses. You wish. You know what, that lens crafter ad with Chris Sabo's glasses, it looks like something from They Live, where you put them on and you'd see him in the glasses, but with, dude, that would be a sick shirt. They Live, but with Chris Sabo as like the alien. Greatest heroine in movie is Trainspotting. You think so? I don't know Trainspotting. I've seen it years ago. Kevin Kirk, they make their love. They make love with their minds. I won't ever believe else. What about now? They did Demolition Man. When you get the little spears or whatever. Oh, geez, Fishing Phil. Man, I really missed that one. Sorry, that was a good one. One of the better jokes of the night so far. But what the heck was I saying? Ripley from Aliens. Like, tell me a better strong female character role in any movie. I mean, you could say like Linda Hamilton. Chris, my head was eaten. Was certainly, definitely, 100% eaten by a gargoyle. And the gargoyle's name was Movan. He ate my head. It was a fun time. I'll never forget. Debbie and Debbie Does Dallas. Oh, come on, shy. Misogynist piece of crap. That kid. See, you can see his some chin. Chin and thigh. That's all you're gonna get. Hard candy. Was that when she like abducts the like pedophile or something? I've never seen The Blind Side. I tend to avoid Sandra Bullock movies at all costs, except for Demolition Man. That's a cool one. I friggin' love Dolly Parton. I don't care how old she is. I would that woman out on a walk. I'd like to take her on a walk and get her some fish and chips and have a good time with her. I am too, Chris Bolton. I am psyched for the new Rambo flick. I love all the Rambo movies. I had to watch 28 Days in my DUI class. Kill Bill movies are not my thing. I do not like them. I don't really like Quentin Tarantino movies that much. So motorboating. I liked a little bit of Quentin Tarantino stuff. I just don't really, I don't know, don't care for it. It was trash. Why was it trash? Because that was one I was really interested in seeing. Wait, Fishing with Phil. I was like wondering, who the hell is this guy? And then he calls me a chode. Now I know who it is. What the hell? You changed your name. Is that a good thing that I know when someone calls me a chode now on the internet? I just think of you. Here, look, I'll tell you why I don't like Quentin Tarantino. I don't hate his movies or anything. Tarantino, if you take like Martin Scorsese, I love Martin Scorsese. He lifts from many, many different movies, right? I can't see the distance right now. I can't tell what the avatar is. Scorsese lifts from all these movies, right? And he makes them into his own thing. When I watch a Quentin Tarantino movie, it's like it's jarring because every 10 minutes, if you're like, oh, I get the reference, and it's like always a wink and a nudge about some reference, or he's lifted something that he doesn't incorporate it enough to make it his own enough for me. I don't care for that, and I think his movies are too self-aware. Like I can feel him writing his movies. You know, I'm not saying that they're bad. You know, if you dig them, that's cool. I'm just not into them that much. I like The Hateful Eight, which I know a lot of people don't care for. Probably because it's so close to The Thing, and I love The Thing. It's essentially a remake of The Thing. I mean, Pulp Fiction is good, you know. Oh yeah, Pulp Fiction is it's good enough. I mean, I hated it when it came out. I think because I was just being contrarian. Phil Collins is YouTube official. Phil Collins from the guitar player for Def Leppard. Phil Collins, the drummer. We ripped the hell out of those Skybox cards. Chris Sabo's Glasses. What is your favorite Quentin Tarantino movie? Yeah, we did a box of these, and it was fun and cheap, and everybody got some good cards. I hope everybody had fun. But he didn't. Yeah, he didn't direct. Who directed that? I can't remember. That's right. Tony Scott directed it. I don't know if I talked about on stream that I had been reading about his suicide and why he did it, and whether he had cancer or whether he had to live in. I got, your monkey's right over here, Joe. I had to take it off just for space, and I needed space for my bubbly soda too. Richard Rodriguez, The Night Stalker. No, I don't want to ruin it. Sweet Child of Mine. Hold on a second. I know I'm not really. Like, I don't know that. I only know the intro. But Sweet Child of Mine, see, this is this chord. You play it a little differently. You get the close counter. Does it for you, Chris Abel? Does it? I hope it does. Using, what does that mean, Joe? Using significant other YouTube channels? Somebody please sub to Dan so he gets he gets on there. I'll tell you, I've seen like some channels grow like crazy the past like week. Like I was shocked. I mean, I get most of my subs in jazz and but like Ralph grab host. I got the secret. I don't follow. Check out the link. I can't. Hold on, Joe. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, Urban like does what I do, especially in jazz streaming. Like we really pimp our channels on his stream, but I did see some channels. I was shocked at how fast that they grew, and well, You know, how they grow is how they grow, and it's no sweat off. You know, I'd rather people are like here and present and commenting, and I can interact with them. It is what it is for some people, you know. I missed something before. Chris, thank you for the plan. Any other song requests? I had a, if I can remember. Dan, I think you have one of the better channels in this community, for real. I love your stuff. My guess would be that the reason that it's because it is hard R, because there are going to be people out there that don't like the cursing and stuff like that. I like it. I love your channel. I love you. I would like to marry you, have some kids, house, picket fence, hard R family, but you know, it's up to you. I am still considering Pornhub. What is this link going to take me? Is it somewhere bad? It says YouTube. I'm not pulling up. What is that? Man is mine, Dave. He ain't yours. I am worried about you, you microscopic piece of shit. Blood X Live. Oh, okay. So earlier I was in a stream and he was in there. It was an indefinite stream. I saw the Blood X guy and I clicked it and he was really intense. I thought it was like he was really intense. Some people have kids running around. I think, Dan, you should stay with what, I don't think you should change the way you do it. I don't think that you should not swear and do the things you're doing because that's who you are and it makes you. I don't want to watch a channel with somebody that's phony. No, I know you aren't. I'm saying, I'm with you. Like, the best channels are, I think, the people that they're legit. Bad jokes are not that. And Joe, I don't know Blood X. I saw, like I said, I saw him in the Deafness stream earlier briefly. And I mean, if somebody gets like, I imagine those type of stuff, like when we were back in the game stream and Nikki, Ralph and all Nikki people came in and like they subbed and some subbed to me and I don't think they stayed and I don't really care. They're not commenting on my videos. They're not not chatting with them. I'm not getting to know them. Right. I really wish Chris Amos Glasses would start putting some stuff on his channel. Give me some songs. Somebody requested something. Dan's got a good laugh. I know. I get frisson. I get those goosebumps every time they laugh. My feet start to feel tickled. Congrats on 400. I never get notifications on anything. I get notifications on people who I don't watch, who I'd never have watched. Don't know Blink 182. What is it? Is that it? Something like that? I don't know. Pursuit of Vikings. I don't know that, but I do know the song, and I do know I'm On, I'm Off, and I do know that they are one of my favorite bands. I absolutely love I'm On, I'm Off. I'm a bum. Okay, get the hell out of here. No, I've seen his pictures. He sends me pictures. It's getting cold in New England, and he knows it, so he sends me sassy pictures in the evening to keep me warm. You guys looking forward to the fall, the winter? Mental health? You mean mental health, like a Quiet Riot? I don't know it. Go Fever 333. Wish I had somebody else that I hear to play with. Because I don't know songs. I know how to play with other people and write song stuff, but I don't know a lot of other people's songs. Yeah, the winter sucks. I cannot stand the winter, but the one thing I do like about the winter is there are those really great snowy days. Obviously, some of you like CSG doesn't know what winter is, living in Los Angeles. A winter night for him involves a trip to the hospital because he believes having a heart attack, and he's got a bloody nose. For us in New England, a winter night is nice and AI. So AIAB car brakes turns out he's from the town next to me, Rainham. It's pretty cool. Joe is a bum. Joe iPhone Services is a crazy bum. Want to play with it? It's called a life. Rage. What was it called again? 333. But yeah, the winter sucks and shoveling sucks. And we have a big driveway and we live on a main road, and it sucks because every time you shovel, the plows come by and they just push it right back in, and it's hell. And my girlfriend leaves to go to work at on a snowy day. She's going to be out of here at like 4:30 in the morning. So you're up all night, and Pyro Shit channel. What did the software turn over? Let's live on the East Coast. Joe, where did you live on the East Coast? Joe, Chris Sabos Glass in here. I knew that. I just forgot. Very forgetful. But like certain snowy days, are just great, are untouchable. You get into the mood and it's cozy, and you make babies, and you have some Campbell's soup and some brown bread if you're from around here. And then you make some babies, and then you listen to some nice music. I like black metal on those days, and you can make more babies, and they're nice days. Hey, Micah. Speaking of spam and delicious Hawaiian foods, tell us what your favorite food is, Micah. Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Clean your room once every 2 years. Make more babies in the winter. Who doesn't? That's baby making weather. How many kids do you have, Dallas? Oh man, good Portuguese bread. I like Portuguese sweet bread, man. With the egg inside, they have the hard-boiled egg in the middle. It's so good. Dude, there's a lot of carbs over there. Two. Charisse, the Kill soup around here too. It's crazy good. I know a lot of people don't like Kill, but the Kill soup in around where AIAB and I live, New Bedford, Fall River. ¿Cómo está? What do you want to hear? What kind of song, Trout? I don't have a best song. I was working on a song for Chet Lennon, but I'm not going to play it yet because he's not here and it's not ready. Relaxing song. I mean, I can just kind of play some ambient, like. That's not good song. Man, The Wizard's a great movie. How's Superman go? Pokemon Go? I don't know that. I don't think Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon fan. Mud Dog, the wizard was taught me how to get the flute. Sometimes it's 3 of them. You want Star Wars theme? Hold on. You like Star Wars, Micah? What's your favorite Star Wars movie? And there is a right and a wrong answer to this. Oops. Can't read this on my phone. Nah, I can't read it. Nah. You never see a single. Well, you're a lucky dude. Yeah, well, he's like a pedophile or something now, isn't he? Not skin flutes, period. Who's playing the skin flute? Yeah, it's like. I don't know. I couldn't read it. I couldn't. Star Trek, Next Generation, Star Wars, 100%. Trying to read it. Why are you picking on me? I'm being bullied. Hey, give me hate. Oh. Let me see if I can spice this up a little bit. Trying to read it. Let's find a better version of that. John Williams said that this is the last movie he's doing as the newest Star Wars, whatever it's called. Darth Vader is cool. I assume you're joking, but I have a feeling you're not, because you are Micah, and you, I don't know, I never know with you. Darth Vader. Psh. Jeff Lewis, I have no idea why you did it. Oh yeah, is that a real? Like I don't really talk with Truth anymore, but when I was in there, or he doesn't talk with me, I should say. Yeah, my hands are fat, dude. I have big hands. You know what though? I could crush your throat with my hands, Micah. So just saying. I thought maybe you could get those. You should get that authenticated. My hands are always big, but then when I started grappling and the grip stuff, it just started. They just started to swell and swell and swell. Micah, I'll split you in half like this Hawaiians. Nah, can't think of anything funny. Shut up. It's real. The guy who gave it to him is some really impressive. No, Jeff Lewis, I'm not saying it was not real. I think it was. And I've seen Jeff Lewis stuff. He does seem to know his. I just haven't really watched too many of his videos. They're not for me. I tried. But you know, that's a cool card. Having it authenticated in a slab is just, that's a card I would not just have sitting around otherwise. You know, I mean, I know you guys probably wondering why this is not in a slab as well, but you know, in time. I don't throw hard. You're lucky, Micah. I'll take my take them. Conseco cards first, please. Do you want some Conseco card? That's right. PSA's got to come up with a new we'll call that there. I will sell my no touch slab to PSA special just for Mo Vaughn cards. I am getting really hungry. I used to know a lot of Steve Ray Vaughan. Absolutely not, Dallas. I said 1,000 subs. They did retire most. 42. Well, Jackie's number, right? Bunch of good cards for a quarter piece. Chris Sable's glasses went. He just kind of flew the roof off of the Mo when he sent me. Did they really? I didn't know they retired Mo's number 42. I assumed it was Jackie Robinson. Loves the Yankees. I don't hate the Yankees anymore. 1,000 subs, I will eat noodles. I will show my mohawk. I will show thigh, and I will scratch lottery tickets and ASMR 1988 Don Russ cards. Any other requests? You guys want to see the Mickey Mantle, by the way, that Justin sent for the giveaway? I do not have a Mo Auto. John Jabs has one that I'm gonna have to rip off, rip out of his hands. Let me get this mantle real quick. All right, so there's some other cards here too. This is a cool thing. This is what Chris Sabo's glasses sent me. Mighty Mouse. This may or may not go into the 500 sub thing. It's Ty Cobb, 7 out of 10 with a sapphire or an emerald in it. Like that. It's got an emerald in there. I really like this card, but it may go into the 500 sub giveaway. We'll see. There's a nice Mo from Chris Sabo's glasses. Look at that. Wow, keep watching you. Got this Elite Series Don Rush from CSG, numbered 10,000. This was sent by Austin Farmer to me. I don't care about the crease. It's, I love Ted Williams. And I think he's what got me into collecting. That my mother met him. She was a bartender, and she used to come into a bar, and she got his autograph for me really young. And this is Austin's not here. He probably won't watch all the way through, but I got this for Austin, this Maris. It's going to go out to him. Got a little condition issue on there, but it's not bad. I think he'll dig it. So, question I have here. So for 500, the 500 sub giveaway, Mantle or Willie McGee rookie? I gotta go back. Why wouldn't you enter it? I'm just trying to read. I missed some stuff. Mo Vaughn. And unfortunately, well, my stepdad was a lot cooler than Mo Vaughn. But sadly, he's no longer here, but he would love this stuff. I love Willie McGee. I don't know why PC Willie McGee, but I was so happy to find this card so cheap, and it's pretty sharp too. Looks messed in the corner, but it's not. So this is the mantle. This was given to me by Justin Hartman. So unbelievably generous to me, as well as some other people. And I already did, I'm not going to do 1,000 thing. All right, Dan, I'm done after this. No more giveaways. I'll do the free weekly break, and then that's it. I don't want to do them. They make me actually kind of stressed out. I know people will leave once. I don't know. People, like whoever doesn't get this and wants is going to get pissy with me. Or I think. So this is the mantle. It's got a little crease in the middle, but it's still a 63 tops mantle. I've never even held a mantle in my life, so holding this was pretty awesome. I made the joke in the Discord about needful things when the kid has the mantle and it electrifies him. So this is it. And this is from Justin Hartman. It stressed me out because I get stressed out easy, and it's like I don't want to disappoint people. I don't, I shouldn't get like that, but I do. And I just don't want to be a giveaway channel. I've done enough, and I'll do the weekly giveaway, 500, that's it. 1,000, then it's just kind of whatever. Just have fun and hang out. Yeah, I like it. So this is the mantle. I love it, but it is going to somebody. Oh man, that would be great if he did win. Justin's a very awesome guy. And if you guys haven't been to his channel, Justin Hartman, he posted his Mickey Mantle collection. No, I know it wouldn't be special, but I've seen the way grown men act over cards, and it's pathetic. Not, yeah, sure, everybody here has seen, like with the like Jabs giveaway stuff, the Kahoot stuff, like the way people acted with it's craziness. Chris, can you give Fishing Joe Camel a link to Justin? Okay, cool. Hey, truth be told, while you're here, I'm going to close this up in a minute, but I got something to show you that's for you. I put aside so if you came in, I have it. This is just one of them. Things I have to wait. These are Dave Justice cards. This stack is yours. I have another stack and then a lot of oddball Dave Justice cards, but have fun. I don't want him in my friggin' house. Can't stand Dave Justice. He needs to go. So this stack is yours. I have another stack of him. I got Justice rookies. Just give me the mantle and I'll go away. As tempting as that sounds to get you to go away, Chris, I think I'll hold the mantle. I kid. I love you, Chris. Look at that. He's such I can't stand him. You can see, Period knows what's up. I have so many of these. I have so many Cecil Fielders. Anybody a Cecil Fielders fan? Sneaky Cecil. This crap. Here. Cecil Fielder. Cecil Fielder. These Cecil. I got another box of those. Hey, Lloyd. What's up, buddy? You like Bobby Bow? Is another one I don't like. Anybody want a big stack of Bobby Bow cards? I'm your man. But anyways, those are for you, as well as some other things. Was he? I'm surprised in the early 90s because he was still doing his thing then. I don't really have a problem with Cecil Fielder. I'm just joking. I don't have a problem with really anybody, any baseball player. Here, CSG, Chris Salem. You want this? Yeah, well, no, it's something. I don't like his attitude. If CSG, if you want this Kershaw, Allen Ginter top loader or box loader, you can have it. I don't like these things that much. I have a Mike Trout one. That's the only one I'm going to keep. So I don't know. This is just like random crap that I've been sitting around. Doug Sisk and Danny Heath postcards. This is cool. I'll keep this. Yes. Thing. This is from, I think, Papagino's. Yeah, Papagino's 1978 collector series. AIAB knows what's up with Papagino's. This is something. I must have it somewhere. You like Papagino's? A lot of people don't like it. They don't like to admit that they like Papagino's, but it's good. It's our pizza chain here in New England. I don't know if it's other places. It's giant Tony Gwynn card. This is just for my kind of junk pile. John Gibbons. I know what that is. Who's this? Anybody know who Frank Willis or Wills is? The Omaha Royals. Yeah, because look, truth. If I have the 86 tops around, I may want that just because I PC the 80s rookies. But if I look at them, like, yeah, you can have it. Phil Rizzuto. Adam Sandler can't spell his name. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm closing up shop. Eric Yelding. And just kind of, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to go eat something. Do I have the Blue 90 Canseco? The Blue 90 Donruss Canseco? I probably do. You want me to look right now? I might have them all available. So here are some cards in this. I don't know if it's in here. If it is, you can have it. Carlin stuff. Carter stuff. Carter. Cabrera. Where's Canseco? There's some Canseco. So yeah, everyone's got that. I sent some Cansecos out to Mud Dog. If I have it in here, you can, unless you. Okay, so if you got that, then this card is this weird to anybody else that he looks like a statue or something? This is always threw me off. What about that? Numbered, limited edition of 250,000. Is this what you're talking about? Or you said 90, right? I like this card. I like this series. That's a cool card too. I gotta get a box of the Flair. Here. Well, if Mud Dog send it to you, I'll keep it because I think I only have one. Dan, we can maybe work out a wrestling card trade too. We can stand cards where the place had their shirts off, like Carlos Baerga with a heart. I have this huge box of non-sport cards. I'm not going to pull it out now, but I have a lot of wrestling cards in there. A lot of the 80s stuff, like I think 85 or 86 tops. But listen, guys, I'm going to close up because it's after 3 and I need to eat. Thank you guys for hanging out. And I hope you guys enjoyed the Skybox break. It was fun for me. And I enjoyed opening cards for you. Dan, so you only want the Jazz, correct? That's it. 100%. Thank you for hanging out, CSG. Chris Weaver, you've been so quiet. You know what I'm going to send Con? You know what I'm going to send to save those glasses? I got something for you. I mean, sorry, Chris Weaver, not to save those glasses. Because you are so quiet, like a ninja, I have this yellow ninja mask, okay, and a pair of nunchucks, real nunchucks, okay. Every badass older brother had a pair of these in the 80s. I'm sending these to you, and I'm sending you the ninja mask. You can just chill out in the stream, doing ninja things. And yeah, anyways. Dan, you left. Right? Hard out cards. I just want to make sure about the Jazz stuff. That's all you wanted. Okay, so just Jazz. No Jordan in there, no Kemp or anything. There's a Fred Marion card. It's Arena Hangout. Is that a real card? Yeah, Ken, you're right. They will kill you every year. Yeah, Chris is very nice. Okay, the Stockton, okay. Yeah, Chris is the shit. I love Chris Weaver. I wish he had a channel so I could say, hey, sub to Chris or something, but I don't know. Is that a football card, the pro set, I'm assuming, or is that a basketball card? Do you guys want? I don't mind buying cards and doing, like, I'll do the free break, weekly break things. I'm going to do those anyways. But if you guys want, I can do like cheap junk wax sets. I make no money off of it, I promise. It just pay for shipping. And so if you guys want to like pro set or something, I love you too, period. If you wanted, 90 score hockey, I'll do the free ones, but if I don't know, I don't mind doing the paid ones as well. If you guys don't mind. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you have a good holiday day. I'm going to upload a video in a couple of hours. The mantle stuff and some other stuff that was sent to me this week by very generous people. I'm going to post the link really quick in the chat. One sec. Do I crack you up? Well, good. If I could bring some joy to you for a couple minutes, it makes me really happy. Sting sucks, dude. He's the worst. So I am pimping this out a little bit. What does PWE stand for? I'll tell you why Sting sucks. Because he refused to give my dad an autograph for me. Now, I think he's a great wrestler. A plain white envelope. Well, I'm probably going to send you some other stuff too. So he was the only dude that would, like, Hogan, Slaughter, Beefcake. Like, everyone was like cool about getting me, giving me autographs when I was a kid, and he's saying Sting was the only one. So, you know what? My dad was an alcoholic too. So he could have been drunk and stepped on his foot. I don't know. I don't really have any animosity towards it. As a kid, I did, but he's a great worker. Chris, this was in the, I don't know, late 80s when he was at his peak. Like I said, my dad was a drinker. It may not have even happened, but my father's not a liar, though. And he could have just caught him at a bad moment, you know? Maybe he was eating. Things happen, you know? I mean, it's just all I knew as a kid was he wouldn't give me the autograph, so I had that issue. So I don't. I actually think Vader seemed like a really nice guy. Dirty Dick Slater. Now, it's getting on the wrestling. I'll talk wrestling for hours. Make fun of Sting, Tebow, or I can say it because I got problems. It's going to be tough because I want to make fun of all of them. It did with Stan Hansen when he got it right and get hit by the bell. Stan Hansen, I think, for me, is the greatest wrestler. Greatest worker ever is Stan Hansen. Just intense watching him. You know, we all think of Andre the Giant, like WrestleMania 3, you know, this guy at the end of his life who could barely move. But you watch like him and Stan Hansen in Japan going at it, it's friggin' bonkers. Those guys are on the show. Yeah, he was on Dan, did I tell you about Snuka and my girlfriend's brother-in-law? I know I did mention it on a video once, but I don't know if you heard. By the way, this is the thing I'm pimping. That's the shirts I'm trying to sell. But if you haven't, I'll close the video out with the Jimmy Snuka story. Boy Meets World. Are you serious though about him smoking up all your weed? Because this story involves cocaine, and my brother-in-law, essentially my brother-in-law, my girlfriend's brother-in-law, brought him cocaine to like a Days Inn or something in Taunton, Massachusetts. And if AIAB is still here, you know it's Taunton. And they were doing a small show, and he was so excited to meet one of his heroes going to meet Snuka, and then he said it was like one of the worst experiences of his life, doing cocaine with Snuka at Days Inn in Taunton. Like, he didn't talk at all. He just, there we go. So Dan, we both have that. That's interesting. Again, I imagine that's a common thing for people. It's like some type of drug story with Snuka. Well, you know what? I'm going to make bigger ones next time. So, for sure. And I hope Chris Sable's glasses and I can do something cool and come up with some new stuff, because he's talented and I'm not. So we can, I don't know. And my friend Kelly, I wish she'd join us in the stream one night, but it's too late for her. Super talented. One of my best friends. So she does good work. I'm starting to ramble because I'm getting tired and I need to eat. So thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed hanging out with you. If you want to talk about making a logo, Chris Sabo Splash is the dude you need to talk to. So good night, everybody. I hope you have a great holiday. And I'll have a video uploaded for anybody that's interested, where Mickey Mantle stuff and some other things. So good night, everyone. My dog, catch him in Discord.